Holy moly. It's been quite a while since you guys seen this shop. Oh, then again, you probably watched a couple of videos last week. So anyway, I am back from vacation. I guess I didn't quite make it clear enough in the following videos and the following videos of the following 3 weeks ago that I was going away because my YouTube inbox is full of questions. Where are you? How come you're not making videos? I guess people didn't quite get the hint. So yeah, that's where I've been. I've been on vacation. I went to Canada, Nova Scotia, Inverness, and we go up there every year. And this year I brought my ATV up, the Scrambler. I think a few of you guys might have known that. For those of you that did, I brought my Scrambler up, and for those of you that are new, don't know anything about a Scrambler, check out my Polaris Scrambler build. I did a lot of work to it. Basically, it was just a rolling chassis, and a lot of you guys doubted me. I'll tell you that right now. If you guys are saying, oh, this isn't going to work, this isn't going to work, you shouldn't be doing this before you go away. But nothing bad happened. I thought for sure something was going to go wrong. I took this ATV to Canada, and it's never been on a trail, ever. It was supposed to get on a trail before I went away on vacation, and things got so hectic here that I couldn't go out, or I didn't have someone that I could go out with, so there was no way of me testing it. So the only way to test it is go out on the trails and ride it up there. So I took my trailer. My parents towed the trailer and ATV up, and we went riding. I went riding with my uncle the first day, and I wasn't ripping on it for the first maybe 3 or 4 days that I was on it. When I was up there, I put it on my uncle's machine. He has like the one with the gauge thruster and all that stuff. Mine doesn't have it, but we set his has 2 different settings. One is for like, it's basically like 2 trips, and one is for 1 trip, and one is for like how many you did in 1 day, and one is so you can see how many you did in a year. And what he did was he cleared them both, and it told us how many miles we did in the whole vacation. In the whole vacation, we did 762 miles on that ATV, and that's quite a bit of miles for an ATV that's never been trail tested, basically. And I built everything right. Everything was good on it. Nothing broke on it. Let me just check the battery on this. Holy, batteries are about to die. But yeah, so nothing broke on it. Everything ran good. Thing was smooth until the last day I was there. Last day I was there, I was up on a mountain, and my rear bearings went on my axle. So $40 later, they'll be here in the mail hopefully this coming week on a Wednesday or a Thursday. We'll start ripping that thing apart, and that thing's going to be coming up available for sale. I was actually selling it in Canada when I was up there. I had a few people interested in it, but I wanted to ride it until the Wednesday or the Thursday I was up there, and people wanted to come on a Saturday, and I was leaving on a Saturday, so it just wouldn't have worked out. And then the rear bearings failed on the Thursday afternoon, so I basically told everyone that this is a problem. I'd rather take it on, I'd rather fix it. I want it to be a good ATV when I go to sell it. So we told, I think there was 3 or 4 people interested at it, and up there you can get more money for an ATV. Up there I was getting somewhere around $1,800, I think it was. So now I was back down here. I'm going to redo the rear bearings, and I'm going to sell it down here. So if anyone's interested, please contact me. I got to charge this camera up, or else we're going to run out of battery juice. Oh yeah, that's right, my battery charger isn't down here. Crap, I got to go get it. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I got the camera here all charged up again. So I don't even know where I was. I think I was talking about the Scrambler. So yeah, parts will be in for it later this week. We're going to fix stuff, and then I'm going to sell it. For temporary reasons, I'm going to probably use that money for possibly either to add more money to my truck funds, or add more money to my snowmobile funds. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm also looking for, my dad's looking for a Arctic Cat Pantera, something EFI. He's looking for an EFI model, not the 570. So it's going to have reverse, electric start, and EFI. I think they have the 800. He wouldn't mind the 800. They also make a 600. He wouldn't mind the 600, but he doesn't want the 570 or the 500, I think it is. I forget which one it is, but it's carbureted. He doesn't want that style. He wants a 2F sled. So if you are in the area of the Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont area, Connecticut, Rhode Island, some parts of New York, I'm willing to travel, or he's willing to travel. So yeah, but Scrambler's gonna go for sale. I might move it pretty fast. Not really sure what I'm gonna get for it. I'm in the thing, might even be a little over $1,000 because of all the parts and stuff I put into it. So we'll have to wait and see on that. So if you're interested, just keep tuned, keep watching. That'll be going up for sale. I'm gonna basically sell everything I got with it. The bags, I have a shitload of leftover parts. I have brand new parts still in the bags because Polaris fucked up my order one time and they gave me the parts and gave me my money back. Exhaust springs, all brand new in the bag. See all that white down there? Those are all brand new parts. The whole thing is filled with brand new parts. Like this right here, this is a $7 clutch bolt. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in there. And brand new belt. This was $65, I do believe. Polaris belt. So there's quite a few expensive parts in that box that's going to go with it. I'm going to give him the helmet too. I bought a brand new Polaris helmet. It's a size medium. It's got the Fox goggles with it. So I'm going to do like a package deal. Just dump everything at once. And next, or over the winter, or next year, I'm going to buy a 4x4 model. Looking for like an Arctic Cat Series 500 or a Polaris Sportsman 500. Uncle has the Polaris Sportsman 400. It's a little pokey. I mean, the max speed of the thing is like 54 miles, and I would like it to go a little bit faster. But then again, compared to my Scrambler, the Scrambler friggin' hauls ass. That's an extremely fast ATV. Probably one of the more fastest ones I've ever ridden in my entire life, and I've ridden quite a few of them. Me and my cousin, we raced. He has a Honda 400 EX. It's a 2003 4-stroke. I think it's like a 5-speed or 6-speed, not really sure. But anyway, I smoked him on it, blew right by him. And then my cousin, he is 290 pounds. He sat on the thing and he smoked him with that by a friggin' baseball bat. So it's faster than a 4-stroke Honda 400. I can easily tell you that. I did get a couple videos of him on my iPhone. Let me tell you one thing. It is extremely hard to use this phone and video record at the same time. So I got a couple of videos on it. I'm gonna throw them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 videos, and it's gonna be about maybe a 7 or 8 minute video long. I'm gonna throw some music in there. So I'm gonna post that up maybe tomorrow afternoon. Like I said, if I had the GoPro, it'd make life a lot easier. But unfortunately, my GoPro is in a million pieces because it went through a ride-on mower. See, it was a GoPro here too. There's the pieces there, and there, and there. That was a GoPro. So I will buy a new GoPro when the new ones come out. I think they got new ones coming out pretty soon. I've heard a rumor in the fall, late fall, I guess, possibly. So we'll have to wait and see. I want to get a new GoPro before snowmobile season starts. So yeah, would have made life a little easier. So the camera footage is a little shaky, a little bit pointed down, but it is what it is. And I'll tell you what, that is, like I said, it's just a fast ATV. A little bit too fast for me. So I want a 4x4 model. I want something that I can go full off-roading with. I mean, the trails that we were doing, I was pretty scared when we saw some of those trails with the rocks. And me only having 2-wheel drive. So yeah. But overall, it was a good time. And I bought a couple things when I was up there. I picked up the Hitachi nailer at Central Hardware. Didn't make it to Canadian Tire, unfortunately. I like to go to the Canadian Tires and pick up a couple tools. I really wanted to get another set of these Mastercraft nut drivers, but they weren't on sale, and I didn't have time to go down the Canadian Tire. But I did make it to the Central Hardware in town, and I picked this nailer up. Right now, this sells for at Lowe's $127. And I got it for $51.00. And this is the gun. I already cracked it open. I haven't tried. Oops! Son of a bitch. I haven't tried it yet. So I'm bound to try it. But it's a Hitachi 2-inch. You know, just... It's not a heavy duty model. It probably shoots 18 gauge. That's about it. But I need a new one. I have a few Chinese Jiu-Jitsu ones, and this one here is alright. It leaves a pretty good mark in the frame in the wood. So it's time to retire that one. This one here keeps getting frozen up somewhere along the lines with the nails. I mean, these guns here, they came with my compressor. Back there, I bought the thing used off of Craigslist for $250, I do believe, at the time, with the nailers, and I got the frame nailer, and the frame nailer works excellent. I ain't gonna buy a new frame nailer on that thing until that thing's done. And I have a decent, if I can find it, I have another Chinese nailer that came with like a Chinese tank. I don't know what I did with it, but there's another nailer, and it's decent. Gets the job done, but I want something that doesn't bind up every 2 seconds. So I bought this for $51. How can you go wrong? Extremely light too. So I bought that. Also bought a couple lights for the garage. This one here is going to go over in the corner outside. And this is an extra halogen, super bright light. I've yet to find these things in the States because they're just so bright that I don't think Home Depot wants to sell them, to be honest with you. But they get a 2-year warranty with this one. And that's the one I have right outside the door there. And I'm not quite sure really what's up with that light. It was working right up until I went away. I went to go use it the night we were going away so I could load some stuff up on the trailer, and it didn't want to turn on. So I got to look at some of the wiring connectings, see if that's the problem. If not, I checked the bulb. It wasn't the bulb, but I'll just put a new one in. So that's why I grabbed it. This was $14. That was $5. And my aunt gave me this thing. She knows I don't like people touching my tools. So I got this: tool rules. Don't touch them. Don't move them. Don't borrow them. Don't even look at them. Awesome. So overall, good trip. And we got a couple things going on this week. I could get that snowblower sitting on the tent. I gotta chop that thing up. Probably do that tomorrow. Then Tuesday, I gotta go out, pick up a couple tractors. Possibly. Not sure what they are. I don't really get information, like I said in the past. They just say, hey, I got 2 tractors here. Took them in on trade. Don't know if we want them. But we'll have to wait and see on that. Also, before I left, I don't even know if I told you guys this. The Craftsman DYT sold. I sold that right before I left. Had to drive that on a truck with a ramp bed that was like this, trying to get up the ramps. Because his truck was like way up here and the ramp's like this. And it was quite the show. So the DYT sold, finally. The Cub Cadet sold. That way, I think I told you guys that. That sold the Monday or the Tuesday before I left. And then the John Deere sold. Sorry about that. My camera dies out after like 9 minutes of use of something stupid. But yeah, so the John Deere 108 sold. That sold on eBay. And the guy picked it up Thursday night before I left. So that's sold. And what else was sold? A Craftsman DLT 3000 with the 24 horsepower V-twin engine, or the 25. I'm not sure if that's sold yet. That's sitting at a dealership. I gotta call the dealership tomorrow, find out if that actually sold or not. They had it on consignment. I'm not sure if that's sold, so I'll find out tomorrow. And that'll be pretty good if that thing's sold as well. So quite a few things sold before it was left. I was starting to get nervous thinking I was going to get stuck with a bunch of tractors, but I guess not. But I don't know, maybe do 2 more flips for tractors, and I think that's going to be it for the season. Season's starting to come to an end. We're in August now, and I don't really see many people buying tractors the next couple of months, so we'll have to wait and see on that. Almost time for snow blower season. And stupid ass leaf blowers, which I hate very much. Yeah. Gotta work on the Honda this week. I want to change the fluid in the pump here. If anyone knows what kind of oil I gotta use in this pump here, I'm not really sure what I put in it. If it's 1030, if I have to buy power washer oil or gear oil, I don't know. I gotta look it up. Maybe one of you guys might know. Drop a comment below. And it's just a Comet 2WD4040. So I don't know. I'd like to get this thing serviced because I could use it. Do an oil change on it too. This thing's had a lot of use the past year now. 13 horsepower Honda, 7,500 PSI of straight up blow a hole through a 2x4. Oh yeah. Also this thing here, I fired this thing up for the first time today since I'm back. This thing's getting ready to go up for sale. 400 takes it, not going a dime less. 9,000 watt generator, gonna stick it right on the eBay. Might lower the price down to that to 200. So I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so that's what we got going on. My dad's still looking for a truck. This should be interesting. I don't know when we're gonna go look at a truck, but he said he's got a truck to look at. We'll have to wait and see about that. So that'll be interesting. And then come late October, November, I will either have a truck shipped or I'll be going down either to, if I buy a truck in Texas, I'll probably ship it. And if I buy a truck in Florida, there's a good chance I want to go down to the race in Florida for the Homestead Miami race, the last race of the Sprint Cup. I think that'd be a pretty cool trip. So I'll fly down there, watch the race, and then do that. So we'll have to wait and see, but that won't be till November sometime, that area. I think that's right around Thanksgiving time, so I'll have to wait and see. But for those of you that don't even know, I'm looking to buy a F350 black on black, gray interior. I guess that's really not black on black, but gray interior, Lariat edition, all black on the outside, Super Crew cab with a short box with the 7.3 turbo diesel. That's what I'm looking for. No rust. So, yeah, I'm getting tired of talking. Awesome. Children outside are yelling. Oh yeah, and I got a new AC I gotta put in. This one here is a 10,000. That's a 9,000, so I think I'm gonna put the 10,000 in. Why not? Why not? It's a good AC. Served me well. I'd stick it on Craigslist for about 20, 40 bucks or something. I don't know. Anyone need an AC? Works fine. Just a little dirty at the moment, but whatever. And also I gotta do a scrap run this week, or possibly next week. I'm supposed to do a big clean out, but I think I lost that out, so I'll have to wait and see on that too. I don't know. But anyway, we'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. We'll be doing a couple of oddball things, and hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video and the updates. Awesome. See ya. Oh yeah, one last thing. So the craziest thing happened to me. When I was cleaning out my mom's truck, take a look what I found. A real Sony battery for my Sony camera. Isn't that something? Go figure. Oh well, we got a Canon now.